Yeah. Yeah, go live with that. Go live where it looks like I've got my finger up my nose. Says I got low quality. We do. We got sound. Huh. I don't know why I have such bad internet signal right now. Hey, Tegan. Hi, how are you? As I was explaining to no one in particular, I don't know why I have bad internet signal right now. Hey, Howie! All right, this is already turning out to be more fantastic than I could have possibly expected. Two of my favorite people in the world have joined me for the WARNO. It's the Friday night WARNO. If you don't know, I'm about to warn you. No, it's just us getting together, having a beer or an adult libation of your choice. We, for the duration of one beer, we chit chat back and forth. And my friend Tegan there is going to tell us some things about the Scandinavia area where she's currently hanging out and having a good time and jumping into frigid water voluntarily. So yeah, it's the Friday night WARNO. I am experiencing severe latency, and I don't know why. I have the highest speed internet you could have. This shouldn't be a problem, but I can tell from what you're receiving, it is a bit. What city are you near? Get us close. How long are you there for? What unclassified part of your mission can you share? Those are the questions we have for Senora Tegan. Howie, my questions for you is, when's the next visit? Because you said you would be back. You said there were some dogs, you were going to pick them up. What happened? Even if you can't stop by, you can still let me know. Curious. Want to make sure you haven't fallen off the earth. Okay. Ramsund is where the city she's near. She's there until September. What country? Because I don't know Ramsund. That's one of the towns even the locals say it's near. Did I turn on this mic? I did turn on this mic. Okay. She is in Norway, and for those of you who would like a little geography lesson, let me share this one with you. The order of countries from the Atlantic moving inward are Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Sweden and Finland. Here's how you remember. Howie, Naval Security Forces, NSF. I learned it once, it never left me. Mr. Taney is watching. Someone else picked up those dogs. You couldn't tell me? All this time I've been waiting for you, thinking I offended you, thinking you were coming to see me again? I was just curious. Hey, while I have your attention, Ben! All right, apparently we are using more internet in the house than we're supposed to be using. I don't know what else is on right now. But for some reason, it's saying I don't have enough internet to pull this off, but I do. She's watching TV, so I can't open up the door to try to get more internet in here, because then you'll hear the TV. So we don't want that. So we got Ben, we got Tegan, we got Howie, we got JT, we got James. Winky, winky. It's the Friday Night WARNO. Here's what I have to offer. Have you ever considered covering up an ugly wall with something like this? Available on Temu, this beautiful brick design sits very, very nicely up against a wall. And if you don't have OCD, this is something very nice that you might enjoy. It's got a little 3D quality to it, and it's about a 12 by 12, maybe. It looks like a 12 by 12, maybe a little bigger. I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of these that you could have for a very, very low price. Like for the price of a beer, I'll give you a bunch of these, and you can use it to beautify up a shed, an ugly wall somewhere that no one sees. Here's why I'm getting rid of them. I put up about 20 of them. I put them on the wall just to see if I could accept it as what it was. But I could never get any of the edges. I even laid them out in puzzle format, and I tried to get all the edges to kind of line up. So the portion of this brick is over here, and this brick is over here. OCD wins this battle. I will give these away instead of putting these on my wall. It wasn't worth the effort. It was driving me insane, and I've been debating it thoroughly. So if anybody is interested in a whole bunch of those self-adhesive fake brick things, contact me and I will give them to you. And you can give me what you want in return. Huh? Okay, keep it real. Another billionaire Mega Millions winner this week. And as far as I could tell, it was none of you, because I don't think any of you were in Jersey this week playing the lottery. But can we talk about it for a second as if come in contact with $1 billion? After taxes, after the lump sum. You're lucky if you walk away with half of that, $500 million. I'll accept that. If I've entertained you for years and years and years and you want to make it 2 cases, I'll take that too. It's a Camaro. All right, I'm reading comments. Fake brick are like fake boobs. Not quite the same. Howard Cotton, you take those words back. No, I have the old Joe Rogan philosophy when it comes to fake boobs. Long ago when he was doing the Man Show, if I can touch them, they're real. And yeah, they do feel different. But you know what? You know the one thing about fake boobs? You see more of them. Like you see a woman and she got the fake boobs. You go, can I see those? And they're, yeah, sure, why not? They love to show them off. So you're right. It's not quite right, but you can touch it and it's real. James goes on to say that he would buy the fanciest Camaro in a personal concert with John Bon Jovi with that money. Have you seen John Bon Jovi lately? He looks bad. I don't think he can pull it off anymore. Oh, that wasn't John Bon Jovi. That was Bruce Springsteen. It looks like he's gone through a maternity change at an old age. Yes, because when they're real, you have to earn them. Good conversation tonight on the WARNO. Oh, what is the intent of the WARNO? That's an excellent question, said no one. Let me tell you what the intent of the WARNO is. To tell you what's going on this weekend for friends and family of the Lunsby Show. The Lunsby Show, your international morning show starring T-Bone and Chick Brew. We get together once a week and we put on lively entertainment. We have been doing it for years and years and years. We have friends and followers and fans, and we try to give you a quality product. We do that taping usually on Sundays, and then we release that episode sometimes in the week. Episode 1211, I Love the Changs, has been, it was released yesterday, so you got that out there waiting for you to watch. The Changs. And I do the WARNO on Friday nights, which goes the length of one beer, and it's just telling you about the weekend and what's coming up. Sunday mornings at 10:30, we do the supplemental. The supplemental is just that. It's in addition to the Lunsby Show. it's turning out to be one of my favorite little things because it's usually just about 15 minutes, maybe a little more. We do This Week in History. We do This Week in History. We do National Days of the Week. And I try my darndest to put in a community service note smack dab in the middle for those of you living in the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. There may be something in there of use, especially if you're on the West Shore. You know what I'm saying? Because we're hard like that on the West Shore. Or as it's also known, the White Shore. I didn't make up these nicknames. And these people have no sense of direction. I have two highways on both sides of me. I've got Interstate 81 that runs north and south. I have Interstate 83 that runs north and south. Both of them are on these sides of me that run north and south. But for some reason, everything here is east and west. Instead of being on the south bank of the Susquehanna, they call it the West Shore. Dumb. Dumb. Hey, so I'm giving away freak fake bricks. I've got that out there, and we're talking a little bit about your $500 million. James buys a fancy new Camaro and a John Bon Jovi concert. Ben, I can only assume, would buy a lot more real estate so his wife can rescue a lot more bullies. Because bless her heart, she is a dog woman. Okay, it is lovely to watch what you two are doing down there in the Duval. It is fun to watch. Thank you for that. Tegan, we didn't get an answer. It's not a gun. It's a lighter. See? It's just a lighter. It's a lighter that doesn't work. And I don't use because it doesn't work. All right. Howie, what's with the pew-pew? I just answered your question. Howie, you got 500 million. How many cases of Nasser Azzurro do I get? And what are you doing with what's left over? That's a question. Same. Ben, my guess was a pretty good guess, I would imagine. Tegan, what about you? I will sell him the biggest ZD ever at an exorbitant price. I will get my chunk of that money. You know, most multi-billion dollar jackpot winners are broke within 5 years. Statistically, most of them are broke within 5 years. So if you only have $500 million for 5 years, I believe you got to roll hard. You need to get a lifetime worth of experience. When you run out of money, you better sit down and go, man, I am glad that is over. That has got to be a ride. Because could you imagine getting that much money and then 5 years from now somebody goes, ding dong, you ain't got no more money. Get out of the house. You don't live here no more. You can't take the car. That's not yours either. Sorry, Charlie. Back to the comments. All right, Tegan, I changed the wording. I didn't want Facebook to get mad at me. Facebook's not going to get mad at you. I am. I'm not. Howie, Yingling cases, leftover Nostro and Cola gets used as drain cleaner. That's not far from the truth. The Italians, all right, first of all, this is Nastro Azzurro, not brown bottle Peroni. Brown bottle Peroni is so bad that traditionally Italians mix it with Coca-Cola, and you can clean the drains with it. Because of the Coca-Cola, more than anything. Oh, looks like we got one there to slam. All right. Tegan, again, pay off all of her debt, help her mom get a house, completely rebuild my car, buy another motorcycle, save the rest. Anybody believe Tegan's going to do any of that? Does anybody believe that? Oh, I'm going to help my mother. Okay, you can help your mom. But, and like Miami Beach in a condo, I will fix up my car. No, you get a new car. Used. Never buy new, okay? Life advice from your life coach, T-Bone. Never buy new. Always buy slightly used with a manufacturer guarantee. You say you would do all that, but until you prove it to me, I'm not going to believe you. I'm not trying to get combative. It was a beautiful week. It ends wonderfully. For me, I'm safe at home, a beer in my hand, an audience in my face, my dog walking around me like a shark. It was a great week. It was a wonderful week to be alive. You know, family drama, medical drama, boop, 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 boop. That all worked out well. So, yeah, it's a great week for me. As my buddy Johnny Millwater say, that's the roses and thorns. What were your roses for the week? You know, we used to do a thing where we would talk at the end of every day, back when we were a loving couple. You don't do that anymore. No, we would, at the end of the day, like, what were you thankful for today? Because every day you should be thankful for something. And if not, maybe adjust your priorities. Maybe do something that you will be thankful for. Help somebody, help yourself, do something nice for somebody. Every day is an opportunity to do amazing things for someone. And remember, what is only maybe a little thing for you could be a huge thing for somebody else. I'm not saying go out there and try to save the world. I'm just saying, as I always say, be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Let's go one last time to the comments. All right, Tegan is argumentative because she's sleepy and it's late at night. She goes, I don't want a new car. I'm not getting rid of my car. Yes, you are. James is getting a garage full of cars. He's out of money in 4 years. Tegan, she's got to go to bed because she's going snowboarding tomorrow. I got kudos there from JT, or maybe he was giving that to somebody else. I do miss our COVID conversations. And you are loved, as Chick Brew would say. Good fill in there, Mr. Taney. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. It goes the length of one beer. This is the last slug, and the last slug goes down with the old Spanish toast. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e pa dentro. Hasta luego, amigos. Take care.